So the first thing that you're going to want to do is start by having a base to your canvas. I use blue because I thought it's a nice bright background. You could also use green, any colour really. You could even just leave the canvas white. Once you have completed it, you're then going to leave it to dry for a little bit. And then you're going to get a brush and start getting a brown and do a circle in the middle of your canvas. This will be the middle of your sunflower. Once you've done that, you're going to get a lighter brown, and this brown will just add a little texture to your sunflower. And for this I use a number 5 painting brush. Then you're going to get a darker brown and put it right in the middle. This just adds a bit of tone, a bit of texture to your sunflower. Once you've done that, you're then going to get a yellow or a white and just put a few little dots in the middle, because this will be like the pollen of the flower. By the way, if you can hear anything, it's my dog. Once you've done that, you're then going to get brown and just go over the outside. This will just give a bit more texture. It didn't need to be completely smooth round because of course it's a sunflower and they aren't completely smooth. So I just made a little bit of bumpy texture with my paintbrush. Now we're going to move on to the outside, and so the petals. And for this I just used a stroke that just seemed a bit how petals would be. But depending on the way you view petals, you can do it any sort of way. I just did this completely the full way around. Petals don't always have to be the same size, of course mine aren't, but yeah, you can always make them the same size while you're doing this. Don't worry about making it perfect, because of course no one's perfect. Once you have fully done it, mine will look a bit green because I'm using blue, but I just keep laying it up. But first you're going to put your first layer of yellow over it, and yes, it will look a bit green because if you use blue like I did, it will make it look a bit green, but that's the point of layering it up. Also, if you need to, just use a hairdryer to dry the middle of this or after your first layer, and that will help when you put your second layer on, make it more darker and more vibrant. So as you can see here, I'm just layering it up. Of course this won't look perfect because it's not everything's perfect. And then I get some orange, and the orange just goes in between each petal. This will give it a little bit of texture. It depends how you want to paint it, but I sometimes like to add a little bit of orange just to give it a bit of texture. You can do this. This part is completely optional. Now what I'm going to do is just leave this to dry a little bit, and then I can come back to layering it up. I'll come back from drying it, and now I'm just laying it up with the orange and laying it up with the yellow and just completely going over what I did, just like I said, to give it that vibrant kind of texture so it didn't look green.
Photograph in
Then, oh my camera's moved. Then what I do is, again started with the orange again, just layering it up, because if you keep layering it, the more vibrant your colours will come out for you.
But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while. I remember fleeting times when we slept on top of cars.
Now what I've started to do is started the outside petals. These ones will of course be a bit darker because it's the underneath. So this is just creating a bit of tone, so I made mine darker of course. And of course you've got to go back to that situation where you're layering it up over and over again. It may seem like a long process, but at the end it'll be worth it because it'll look great. It may not look great now, but at the end it will look good.
Told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while.
Then what I did is I laid it up a few more times, so I thought I'd speed that process on. As you can see, it's a bit darker. Then what I like to do, because sometimes the middle can go, is what I redo the middle. So I redo that nice brown circle we did earlier, making sure it's not completely circular, it's a bit bumpy in that way. Then of course I added my middle of dark brown. And my nice outer layer of light brown. And of course the little dots for little pollen. Then what I like to do is I tend to get a wet brush, no paint on it at all, and just go over it because it kind of spreads the water out just a little bit so you can fill in any gaps that you may have missed. So of course if you have missed any gaps and you can't, if you need to double layer them, again get your yellow, get your colour, whatever you use, and layer them. And then just for a little effect on the outside, I got some white and I did a few polka dots just around it just to give it that nice colour and nice feel to it. Finally, after I did that, I went over it again because I told you layering is very important if you have a blue back layer because it just doesn't work. And then of course, after I layered it, this is what I finally came out with. So this was the finishing bit of it. Of course, mine still looks a little bit green, but that can of course be fixed by more layering and all that stuff. I didn't really want to bore you guys, just keep layering and layering. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. Just remember, it doesn't have to be the best because of course nothing is the best. It's just the best of your ability and what you want to do. And plus, if you enjoy it, who cares if it's the best or not? And yeah, I'm probably going to hopefully do some more art videos in the future because I really enjoy doing art. And although sunflowers aren't my strongest point, I have other strongest points that I'd love to share with you guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you're all staying safe, stay home, and protect the NHS. Bye guys!